Yes, thank you very much, and welcome back to the second stanza of the program, The Conversation, coming to you from TV 360 here in Lagos, Nigeria. My name remains Nelson Ekujimi, and I stay here with me in the studio, Otunba Gbenga Sholoki, Comrade Sholoki. Thank you for staying with us.
Thank you very much.
Yes, on this second stanza of the program, we are looking at the recent fuel crisis affecting the whole country. I think it was on Monday, we just realized that the fuel crisis had developed into something else. Even on Sunday, when I went out, yes, Sunday night, it was still fair. But by Monday, it was all hell had broken loose. And we started hearing stories left and right from the NNPCL that they have enough fuel. But for me, it is not about telling us you have enough fuel. It is for me to go to the fuel station and get gas for my car. And if we know the economic dislocation, the psychological trauma, because for me, just today, I tried to get fuel in about 2 fuel stations, and when I saw the queue, I couldn't stand it. Some persons have said it has eased a bit, but I don't think this is good enough for us as a country that every now and then we have this fuel crisis. Is it that there is no way we can measure and know that, oh, we are having a shortfall, there's a problem coming ahead in next week, how do we avert it? Is it because we fail to hold people who have been saddled with responsibility accountable?
I think I want to agree with the last statement. I think because we have failed as a people to also hold people accountable. Because how will you just look at what we are? At the point you said we have fuel, we have everything. Okay, the independent marketers came up to say they can't get fuel. Later they said one very cocky statement came to say that the war in Afghanistan, all those, you just continue to bandy about.
Gaza Israel war.
You understand? What is our business with that? But you see, like you have said, it's about our institutions not working very well. Because if you know, at least to a greater extent, you can estimate the number of products, the liters to be consumed
every day.
Yes. If you have it, you should ensure that you have at least 1 week ahead, so that you don't run into problem.
Yeah.
And if you're going to run into problem, as a responsible organization, you should be able to prepare our minds down. Look, we will have problem for 2 days. This is the reason, or these are the reasons for the high court.
But we're on top of it.
We're on top of the thing. So that we will have, because everybody was just in panic
mode, yeah.
All through that period.
Yeah.
Because I was outside my home for about 3 days. I just came back, I bought fuel on Saturday at Ikeja, freely. So on Sunday, I didn't go anywhere. On Monday, I was to go out. I now saw queue everywhere. I was just thinking it's a small thing itself. On Tuesday Monday, I cut short my trip. On Tuesday to go out, it was frightening. When I got to filling stations, it was frightening. I cannot even stay anywhere. And yet, we are not getting reliable information from the
agency involved.
You understand? That is not correct. That's not good. We should be able to say, okay, this is what is happening. Truthfully, we must be truthful to ourselves. If it's going to take us 1 week, let us know. So thing has happened. We are working on it. We will, hopefully by this time it will work. So that Nigerians will not be in panic mood every time. Mainstay of these people is this thing. And meanwhile, Nigerians don't find it difficult to even believe agencies again, because most of the information are not genuine.
And for me, the painful thing for me is that looking at this whole issue, I've interrogated it, and what I came up with was that we don't have monitoring agencies for the oil sector, because we have had a Petroleum Industry Act.
Yes.
So I want to interrogate that act and see, how do we ensure that petrol that has been lifted to petrol station A in Dokpemu gets there, and that petrol station dispenses, not odd. Yes. Because we are well aware that this crisis is being taken advantage of by others.
Yes, yeah.
Who are fleecing. Somebody was telling me that they were. I even watched it on TV.
Yeah.
In Was it Adamawa State? They said they were buying a liter of petrol for 2,500.
I have a friend who bought at 900 on Monday.
Yes.
In Lagos, yes.
Even in Lagos, yes, some people bought it at 1,000.
I know very
Yes.
friend who bought at 900.
So for me, I remember that one of the key measures for enforcing government policies or the rule in any society is through monitoring.
Yes.
So if NNPC, the House of Representatives Committee on NNPC upstream, what have you do? How did they call it?
Whatever stream.
Yeah, whatever stream said people should not panic. That
it is not. You cannot just also panic when we cannot go out. When we cannot do our daily. We cannot go to our daily bread. We cannot go for our daily bread. Why would you panic?
Comrade Sholoki, today I needed fuel. I didn't get. I'm panicking.
Why would you
panic? So it's not for you to tell me not to panic when I can't get what I have money to buy.
It is your action that will not make me to panic.
Yes.
It is not what you say.
It's not what you say.
If you provide fuel now, even if they say we will provide fuel now, if I don't buy, that's my problem.
Yes.
But if I don't have fuel to buy, if I don't have fuel to buy,
why would I panic? It's natural.
Okay, if that's an emergency,
I want to go to Lagos now. How will I go to Lagos?
Even an emergency at home, how do you move?
How do I move?
Not panic.
How would I panic? Why won't I panic?
Oh,
I'm a human being now.
Don't see, agencies or government should be truthful about issues at all time, so that people should not take advantage of what has happened.
Yes,
please, Nigerians.
Yes, because some people will do that.
Yeah,
it's in their interest.
I told when people were talking to me on Tuesday, I said I'm convinced that most of these filling stations
they have fuel. They just shut down.
They just shut down.
Yes.
And Tuesday evening, people started selling around 6.
And a lot of them have adjusted their pumps.
Yes.
So somebody that was selling fuel at 600 naira,
605, 610.
605, 610. This morning when I saw some fillings, they were selling as high as 850. And I was like, why? Who gave you the authority to just change your meter?
So that's why I was saying that all agencies of government must be up and doing. How do you say people? It's not about, some people say, Benga, we need laws. No. It's not about laws again.
It is about us.
It's about implementing that laws.
Yes, implementing and enforcing it.
And then our institutions must be seen to be working, not just be talking. Must be work like you rightly suggested. We should, all those agencies must be monitored. Yes. All these petrol stations must be monitored. But unfortunately, there are some people who are even paid monthly to do such responsibility. With such responsibility, are they carrying those things out? No. So we are appealing to NNPC to also ensure that these police fuel stations are monitored for effectiveness, so that Nigerians will not be in panic mood every time.
I think we also need to call on the state governments that they should please set up monitoring agencies for the distribution of petroleum products in their states, because these are Nigerians. We cannot afford to leave this responsibility alone to government agencies. Yeah. Even civil society organizations, labor union, these are things you expect the labor union to say, okay, we are going on enforcement. We want to see which filling station have fuel and are not selling, which one is fleecing the people.
I could remember in the early 2000 when the president then was governor in Lagos State. I was in the media team then. At times like this, there's what we call the government laws monitoring team. They go around with enforcement team to ensure that people, if you have fuel, they are not selling, they will come there, dispense your fuel
and seal it down.
So that once they do it for you, you will not.
The information will spread.
You understand? But now it's about anything goes.
Honestly, we can't continue like this. We can't continue like this. It's traumatizing. Honestly, you know, I drive these days and I'm like, today now I've gone out looking for fuel. And when I saw the queue in some places, because of the harshness of the weather, I had to run back, to the office that, okay, maybe in the evening I'll try again. Because I've heard that it is easy, but in the first place, we didn't need this crisis.
At least
it was avoidable.
Look, you have said we should buy a certain amount. We are even managing to buy.
Yes, we are struggling to buy.
Make it available.
Yes.
Nigerians, what I like, Nigerians are very, very
patient people.
Very patient.
We are struggling to buy it at 600. Somebody is now, making life difficult and say we should buy it at 1,000.
That's the problem. You understand? So they should make this available so that Nigerians look. Nigeria, like in the street slogan, they said, Gaza is boiling. People are hungry.
Yes.
You could see what happened yesterday in Lagos Island. They killed one person just because of fuel this palaver. So one person was shot dead.
Can you imagine?
Because of just ordinary fuel wahala. So please,
Fuel is life. Oh.
It's life. Because
somebody told me he went to a filling station to buy fuel on today's on Monday or Tuesday. He said they started fighting, that she had to run and leave the place
it's
before they will injure her or damage her car.
Ah, yes.
So if that person that has died now, who gets held responsible for that death?
Mob action. Just like that.
The consequences of that death to the family, can it be quantified?
At all.
If a car has been damaged,
who
pays for the repairs? The man or the woman is looking for what to eat. You now use that money to eat. Maybe the man or the woman has not paid the children's school fees. Oh. You have to cough out money to repair the car. Because if he puts that vehicle on the way, VIO can arrest him, or road safety, that your vehicle is not roadworthy. So I think we can do better than what we are doing. This fuel crisis, honestly, I'm very, very angry about it. Because we are persons who have been saddled with responsibility, and we know how we discharge it. So we expect any Nigerian, no matter where you are, if you have been given a job to do it well. Like former MAMSA boss Jerry Ghana used to say, if you are a manager, manage well. If you are a director, direct well. If you are a journalist, report well.
Let us call on the GMD
of NNPC,
Mr. Mele,
yes,
to also do the needful.
Mr. Mele,
come out and tell us the truth about this fuel situation.
No, they say we have enough fuel.
Why?
I've also interrogated it. The problem they're having is logistics. What is that logistics problem that cannot be handled? Let us know. So please, we want fuel at the pumps. We want to see an end to this. They promised us Wednesday,
yesterday.
Yes, so by today, we expect that everything should have been sorted out. We can't go through this crisis. Please, we are appealing to those in charge of our oil sector to do the needful and let normalcy return to the pumps. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is where we want to call it a wraps on this edition of The Conversation. Comrade Gbenga Asoleke, thank you very much for coming.
It's a pleasure.
This is your first time on this program?
Yeah, this is my first time.
Okay, we hope to see more of you.
No, I'm always, it's my house.
Okay, thank you very much. Well, ladies and gentlemen, till we come your way again next time, please continue to watch The Conversation on TV360. Thank you and bye-bye.